And while staying with news about China and its expansionism, now thousands of pro-democracy demonstrators also took part in an annual New Year Day protest in Hong Kong. Participants demanded the resumption of political reform process and expressed concern about Beijing's growing influence in the former British colony. Hong Kong was promised semi-autonomy and freedom of speech as part of the 1997 handover. Now, the protest was also fueled by the opposition to a proposed land reclamation project of Lantau Island that has been criticized for high projected costs and its environmental impact as well. Back in 2014, massive pro-democracy protests known as the Umbrella Movement marked the most turbulent period in decades for Hong Kong.
其實我哋覺得香港人最需要嘅就係堅持，因為喺香港喺林鄭月娥嘅統治之下，喺中共嘅權力底下，變成一個監獄一樣，去操控住我哋嘅人權、我哋嘅自由，我哋就好似屠戮一樣，我哋不能放棄，只有堅持落去，我哋先至可以有希望，可以打破最後一個囚禁住香港人自由嘅牢籠。
Well, now we all know that life at the Siachen Glacier is anything but easy. It's extremely tough for the Indian troops stationed at the post on the snowy terrain. Life is anything but usual as well. Now, special provisions are made for even the most basic necessities of life, and the army is always looking out for things that could make the lives of its personnel easy. Take a look at what they're doing as of now.
Situated at an altitude of over 21,000 feet, 3,000 Indian soldiers man the highest battlefield in the world. The Siachen Glacier is one of the harshest manned terrains globally. Soldiers deployed to the farthest pickets have to trek for almost a month to reach their posts. The difficulty of life in the region can only be expressed by someone who has served there. Perpetually blanketed in thick snow cover, Siachen is not a place where daily routines can be carried out with ease. So much so that soldiers stationed here have to go without a bath for as long as 90 days till they return from their posts. But this problem might soon be a thing of the past. The army has ordered thousands of bottles of waterless shampoos and body wash for the troops in Siachen and other high altitude regions. These products have jointly been developed by the Indian Army's R&D department along with the Indian Institute of Technology. The makers of the product claim that just 20 milliliter of this gel is enough for a full body wash. With water being a scarce resource at such a high altitude, these new products will surely be a welcome addition to the Army's procurements. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
NASA's New Horizons probe has sent its first close-up glance of the Ultima Thule, a cool Mars shaped like a giant peanut. The spacecraft is on a mission to gather clues about the creation of the solar system. Now, NASA's New Horizons team confirmed that the NASA probe reached the solar system's outermost region, flying close to a space rock 20 miles long and billions of miles from the Earth. Once it entered the peripheral layer of the uncharted third zone known as the Kuiper Belt, the probe got its first close-up glance using 7 onboard instruments. The body is farther from Earth than any other that has had a close encounter with NASA. After trekking 1 billion miles beyond Pluto into the Kuiper Belt, New Horizons will now seek clues about the formation of the solar system and its planet. As the probe flies 2,200 miles above Thule's surface, scientists hope it will detect the chemical composition of its atmosphere and terrain in what NASA says will be the closest observation of a body so remote.
The best image of Ultima that we got pre-flyby, and it's okay to laugh, but it's better than the one we had yesterday. There it is. Meet Ultima. And so what can we tell you from this image? Well, first, we have a better handle on the size of Ultima. It's about 35 by 15 kilometers, and you can see a scale bar in miles there.